welcome into my channel. I'm Rin, this is the Flosstube channel, and we talk about cross stitch here, although there may be other stuff. I'm just kind of going with it, whatever strikes my fancy. No, not really, but anyway. So, new format for my videos. I'm kind of going with the vlog style. I'm going to film every day and at the end of the week put everything together. So, we'll see how this goes. I'm going to talk about what I stitched on yesterday. So you're probably going to be seeing the same thing for a couple days. Sorry about that. But you'll get to see the progress. So I'm working on Evolutions. This is from Heaven and Earth Designs, and it is the mini max color. So I'm working on the third page, which is the right edge of the pattern. So I've gotten to the edge. I started this third page last week, so the line is somewhere in here. So I've made pretty good progress. You can already see Espeon is kind of starting to show up there. You can see the little like eyes and stuff coming in. So I'm really excited. I've been making pretty good progress. I love this needle minder. It has stuff in it. It's supposed to be like a boba, like boba tea. So cute. It's kind of gigantic, but it's cute. It's another one of those, like, I didn't really look at the dimensions of it, and then I get it, and I'm like, oh, wow. Oh, also the back is Pokeball magnet. Yeah, I know, it's great. Yes, this is the chaos you'll be getting from here on out. I'm not even trying to control it anymore. It's like, whatever, just strap in. No. Oh, that sounds, never mind. We're moving right along, aren't we? Yeah, we are. So I just got done filming a channel update, which you may have watched. If not, you can check that one out after this video. But I'm getting back into doing regular floss tubes, and I'm just going to be filming every day. So it's going to be kind of like short segments put together. So this is what I did on Sunday, 27th of October. So today's the 28th. I'm going to still be working on this. I'm basically going to be working on this until I finish the page. So you'll get to see the progress day by day as I work on getting this page done. That's my goal. I don't think I'm quite going to finish it in the month, but I'll be pretty close. So I may have to go like a day into November. I'm just like being okay with it. Sometimes I can be a little bit much with the like schedules and lists and things, and I'm trying to be a little more like it's fine if I go into to November a little bit. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not. Tell my brain that. That's the tricky part. Anyway, so yeah, that was my Sunday stitching, and then you'll be going straight into seeing what I did on Monday. Oh, it feels weird to not just like wrap up and know that I'm going to be doing another video. This is going to take a little getting used to. But I'll hand it over to my Tuesday self. All right, we're on to Tuesday. I will admit I kind of forgot this morning. Oh, my brain. It's so not helpful most days. So I kind of got to doing things this morning, and then I sat down, I started doing a little bit of stitching, and I was like, anyway, I only did about 20 stitches, so you're mostly just going to see what I did yesterday. So you can see I put in all this like pink color. We've got some maroon over here. You can really start to see Espeon's like face and ears getting outlined. You can also see Sylveon coming in here, little eye and ears. So this one's really coming along. I'm excited. I might finish it. Finish no, finish it. Finish the yeah, no. Finish the page by the end of the month. We'll see how it goes today and tomorrow, and then I'll have a better idea. Because I did get over 900 stitches done yesterday, so it was awesome. yeah, so that was Monday's progress. So I'm going to get back to work on my Tuesday stitching so I can have a good amount to show tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully in a couple days we'll have a full Espeon going on in here. Oh, also, I want to say I put out my channel update video yesterday, and everybody has been like so nice, and I really appreciated all the comments. So if you watch that one, especially if you commented, thank you. And that's part of the reason why I did come back and start doing Flosstube videos again, because it's just everybody, it's such a good community. People are so great here. And yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday. I rewear t-shirts. You're gonna learn that. I don't really get like sweaty or anything. I don't know why I should change it every day. I wear them like 2 days. So it's not like I wear them a whole week. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. All right. It's Wednesday. Woo, it's going so well. Anyway, yeah, today's Wednesday, October 30th. Yes, we're almost at the end of the month. I'm still staying festive. I got my Freddy Kitty shirt on today. So, all right. So here it is. After yesterday, you can see I filled in more of this background, like purple colors. The color I'm working on right now is going to fill in all this stuff here. So start really getting the background filled in. Hopefully I'll get some more of the other colors. It just kind of depends. I'm just sort of bouncing back and forth between the most color and the least color. The least colors are getting into the like 40s, so it's not like a tiny amount, but I kind of like doing that because, you know, you feel like you make a lot of progress on one color and then you kind of knock out the smaller ones. But anyway, it's looking good. You can really see Espeon starting to really come across the eyes and a little jewel on her head. Yeah, it's looking good. I might finish by the end of the month. If not by the end of the month, it's going to be really close. So I'm trying. I have my Hocus Pocus mug today. So you'll keep seeing these like Halloween themed mugs through November because I keep them through all of fall, September, October, November, and then we switch to the Christmas mugs, and those stay out till like February because they're my winter mugs. And then I go to my year-round mugs. Well, I guess they're spring and summer because they're, you know, I have a little shelf. Maybe if I can remember, I'll pop a picture in. But I have a little shelf in our coffee area, and it has little hooks for like 4 mugs. So I switch those out. I was gonna try to get spring and summer ones too, but there's not really like a lot of those specifically. So I just got ones that I liked. So you'll see those in a few months. You get the spooky time ones now for a while until December. Because usually I'd probably switch over after Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving's really late, so it's probably pretty much going to be like the very beginning of December anyway. All right, so next up, I will see you tomorrow, Thursday. Ooh, we're like kind of halfway through-ish. Awesome. Okay, it is Thursday. It's Halloween. Woo! So I got my still my Freddy Kitty. I also have, it's got Minnie on this side and Mickey on this side. All spooky. Oh, what fun. This is a little awkward because the handle is shaped like the Mickey ears, so you have to like very specifically put your fingers in it. I don't mind it now that I've gotten used to it, but at first it was sort of like, how do I hold this thing? A little awkward. So you can see I made really good progress yesterday. I did like 1,200 stitches, so I was really trucking. I've got like 1,000 left today. I think I can do it. I'm gonna try to do it. You can see I got a lot of filled in on Espeon's face and some for the ears for Sylveon. So I'm shooting for it today. I think I can do it. I got a little distracted this morning. I actually kind of forgot about doing the video, and I started stitching. I was like, oh. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this, I swear. So I can get it in my routine and like get it down, I'll be doing good. Yeah. Anyway, so that's where I'm at today. Hopefully I will be finished tomorrow, and I'll take it out of the Q-Snap and show you everything I have so far. So I'll have like the whole top 3 pages, which should look pretty cool. And yeah, so tune in in a couple minutes or like 30 seconds when I'm back. Tune in tomorrow. Like I'm putting these up every day. There's no way. All right. See you on Friday. It's Friday. Woo. Hope you're looking forward to some good plans for the weekend. Although the weekend will be over by the time. Whatever. I'm going to get used to this one of these days. But exciting. I finished the page. I know. I'm excited. Are you ready to see it? If I can do it right. Ta-da! We have 4 evolutions. Look at that. And then awesome. So yeah, the page is was pretty much from like here over. So you can see, we got Espeon. You can really see Espeon now. You can see a little bit of Sylveon. So when I get down to that 6th page, but yeah, it's looking good. Good. Yeah. Let's see stats. We've got, I did 6,698 stitches on this month. Woo. And I'm at 28.45, 45%, 45, whatever. I know. Awesome. Looks so good. Yeah. I'll try to remember to put a picture up of what it's going to look like when it's done. But this is the width of it. So I just got to go down. 3, I got 9 more pages to go. Although the bottom pages aren't quite as big. So that's good. Like the pages on the side aren't quite as wide as the other 2 pages. So they're a little easier. But it's progress. It's progress. So what am I going to start working on now? I've got this Golden Girls pattern. Unfortunately, it's not available anymore, but I got this off of Etsy. You can see I've done Blanche, and next up is Sophia. They're all like the same size little panels. So I'm going to try to finish Sophia this month. So then I'll be halfway. I like the little cartoon, and they're all in like a different color scheme. Like she's in all these like oranges, and then Sophia's in blues, and you got Dorothy in purples, and then Rose is in pinks. So, yeah. So they're kind of like little mini full coverages. Yeah, I'm excited to start back on that one. It's been a while. I think I might have. I'd gotten mostly done with this, but then I think I finished it. Was it the end of last year sometime? It was sometime, because I was planning on wanting to work on, like, try to get one done a month here and there. I'm got a wheel with all of my, like, bigger projects, but that aren't full coverage projects or stitch alongs. And so I try to like rotate through them and have the wheel pick something so I can work on something every month and try to get like up to 25% or 50% or wherever. Trying to. Didn't really do that last month because I was going to work on Baba Yaga from the from Autumn Lane Stitchery, but I had the retreat and I didn't pull it out. I ended up starting Moon's Out, Broom's Out. Sigh. I did get the 50% on that Sal, the horror movie Sal, so that was something. And I finished that page on evolution, so progress on things was made. I've picked out, I'm going to be working on a different stitch along and full coverage project, so my goal is to get a page done on that full coverage project, and then I'm just trying to work on the frame of my labyrinth Sal, because I really want to get the frame done this next year so that in the following year I can start doing like the little rooms, like basically one a month. I think there's 13, so I'll have to do 1 month with 2, but I'm wanting to get some of these stitch alongs finished. And the video game one is huge. The frame is ginormous. So I know that I probably won't finish that frame next year, but once I finish the labyrinth frame, I'm going to pivot to working on that frame. I'm also wanting to finish the horror movie Sal, so I'm going to bring that out in May and October, get it up to 75%, then finish. And the frosted pumpkin Under the Sea Sal, because those are like smaller, more manageable Sals, and I've gotten them up to a decent amount. So my goal is to basically get those done and out of the way, get the labyrinth frame done, and make some more progress on the other one. Then I will allow myself to start a new stitch along that I have waiting in the wings. I'm thinking maybe the chopping mall, because I really want to do that one, so that maybe in 2026 I can work on the frame, and if I can get the frame done, then I can work on the little rooms. But we'll see. It's that's a pretty good size frame too, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow, and it'll be just like a few seconds for you, and see how much I got done on Sophia. So it's Saturday. My stitching doesn't really look like much, honestly. So I did get a lot of stitches done, but I don't, in case this shows up a little bit, you can see I did a lot of white, so it's not very easy to see. But I did manage to sneak in a little bit of blue, so you can see something on there a little better. But I did get a lot of stitches done on this, like over 900. So I'm doing really good. Part of the reason why I wanted to do the white is because there's just like a solid color up here. So once I got that part done, I can just sort of like fill in the top part pretty easily. So that'll go really quick. But I promise tomorrow it will look like more, because I'm going to work on her little face, which has a lot of blue colors. But it's coming along. Do you like my needle minder? It's Dorothy. It says, "No, I will not have a nice day." It's kind of hard to see with the reflection, but I have a themed needle minder. So not a whole lot to look at on that, but I did get something in the mail yesterday. Actually, it came in a day earlier than the mail said it was going to come in, but it came to our neighbor's house, our mail person. Anyway, but they brought it over, so it's fine. I got my fabric of the month from Under the Sea Fabrics. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Isn't that gorgeous? Those blues and purples. Oh, I probably should have warned people. But this is going to be... Sorry. Well, no, they show it on the web, on the Facebook and stuff. So on their Facebook page. So people already kind of know. But this is called Danu. And I get the 32 count Lugana. It's fat quarter, but yeah. Oh, gorgeous. The fabric is always beautiful. If you're looking for a Fabric of the Month club, I definitely recommend it. They are really good about, I think they had 1 month where they got behind, I think from supply issues or something, and they actually skipped 1 month. But usually she doesn't charge you for the next month until the previous month has gone out, which I appreciate that, because I had a fabric of the month club once, and then it took about like 6 months to get my fabric, which wasn't great. I mean, it was beautiful fabric when I did get it, but that was still it was a little nerve-wracking. I kept paying for months of fabric, and it was like, I haven't gotten anything yet. I've paid for like 4 or 5 months. I did end up canceling that, and I did get all the fabric, so like it's just kind of annoying that there was I know there were supply chain issues at that time, but I feel like if you know that there's that bad of a lead time, you probably shouldn't take more people on to your Fabric of the Month Club, but whatever. Yeah, I've had like so far 2 good experiences in Fabric of the Month Clubs and 2 bad experiences. Like that one, I at least got all the fabric. And another one, luckily it was just 1 month, but I never got the fabric. I tried to contact, and I just sort of ended up writing it off because whatever. So tomorrow, I asked Dare if he wanted to be in the Saturday or Sunday clip, and he opted for tomorrow. So he'll be on here shortly. I'll see you on Sunday. All right, welcome to Sunday.
Hello.
So I've already done kind of an intro on this. This is going to be like the end part of the video.
Okay.
You're coming in for the finale, Derek.
Save the best for last.
Oh,
Just kidding.
Oh, spicy. Okay, first up, let's show how much progress I made yesterday on my Golden Girls piece. Look at her. You can really like see Sophia, her little hands clutching her purse. I really like the pattern they did on the bag, so it looks like kind of one of those rattan purses that they used to have back in the 80s, you know?
I can see that.
Yeah, so I really like that. So now I've got most of the outlining done, so I'm going to start like filling in her glasses and her hands and stuff, and then I've got the background color. So that part should go pretty fast because I don't really have to count stuff now. I like doing that, so it's just like fill in the color, do 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 do. So I don't think I'll quite finish it today, but probably tomorrow. So this one will be done soon. Oh, why are my eyes watering so bad? That's so annoying. So now Derek can show off what he's been working on. He has a whole new project since the last time we filmed.
So we doing the new project?
Yeah, do the new project first. Let's do that. So he's working on Sir Thomas from Glendon Place. And
it's a very fancy turkey.
It's hard to tell on camera, but it's got like all of these like rainbow gallery threads in there, and it's going to have a bunch of beads, and it's really huge and sparkly.
It's a lot more sparkly than I thought. But
yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see the sparkle there a little bit. Yeah, it's really impressive. Maybe if you're like wanting to move the hoop next time, we can take the whole thing out, because he's got more like down there. He's been really making good progress on this. Did you start it before the retreat or?
No, I started actually on the retreat.
That's right. When we were in Stitching in the Wild, you started that.
Figured it made sense because we did buy it at their store. So.
Yes, we took a trip to Gary and Ronnie's store for my birthday, and Derek has this problem. When I let him pick patterns, he picks the most ridiculous thing possible.
So like the backstory on this is like we have this completed pattern of this like Christmas angel. It's very nice and very elaborate, but it only really works for December, right? Because it's Christmas themed. And so I was thinking it would be interesting, since, you know, we like seasonal things around here, that we could have something for other times of the year. So I saw this turkey and I was like, oh, that's cool. But I have a bad habit of like not paying attention to like sizes or weird quirks that could come up in the stitching.
It's like when I order things off the internet and I get them and they're way larger than I expect them to be. Like that Hello Kitty mug.
Yeah, so there's like some metallic stuff in here which I incidentally hate working with. So I've had to deal with that a lot.
The Rainbow Gallery stuff is some of the better metallics. The
Yes,
DMC is you've worked with that gold
I
DMC.
have,
It's a
and I
nightmare.
despise it.
It's very bad. It's very bad.
So this one is coming along okay. I like it.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to figure out how the best way for you to do the beading because you can't really have it in the frame. So we're gonna
Yeah.
have to figure that out. That'll be fun, but you got to do all the other stitching first. And I remember I cut that fabric for you, and you're like, oh, that's big. So
Yeah.
Derek's very first project, he got a kit from Joanne Fabric, and it's this lemon tree, and he's like, oh, that's really nice.
Yeah,
It's
it's
huge.
big.
It's enormous. It took you
I
what, like 2 years to do
yeah,
that?
I did not realize exactly what I was signing up
And then
for,
there was
but
the astronaut.
yes, the astronaut. Which like the astronaut wasn't so much like it's not like the pattern was all that complicated, but it was like dark colors on black fabric.
I'll try to put in pictures of the lemon tree and the astronaut in here so you can see what we're
And
talking
the other
about.
thing is like I tend to do my stitching at night when we're watching TV
And he
and
doesn't,
stuff.
I don't know how he does it. He doesn't have a light over there on that end of the couch. Like I have this big
Well,
light like down on my
so like
stitching.
normally it's fine, but when you're trying to differentiate between shades of dark brown on black fabric in the dark, it just kind of doesn't work as well.
That project was the struggle.
Yeah. So I eventually determined I just had to finish that up during the day because that was the only way that I was gonna actually be able to see the difference between those colors.
Yeah.
Because it is very much like a graded texture of like the surface of the moon, I think. So it's
Yeah, I'll put a
basically
picture up here so
every
that you guys
dark
can see.
shade of brown there is in DMC.
It looks
And
really cool.
it does.
But
It's just
yeah,
a
it was.
pain to make.
All right, let's show off your finishes because Derek finished the seasonal stuff from the frosted pumpkin while we weren't
Yes.
filming, so we're going to show those off. So this is the winter one. I don't think we showed this one at all. I think this is one you did last.
Yes, I believe that's right.
So this one I don't think you guys have seen at all. It is so cute. Margins are a little tighter on this one, so but this is like the size of the piece of fabric. I'm like, it'll work. It'll be fine. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I love the little horse on here. Oh, so cute. I love the little horse.
And then we have autumn.
Yeah. So I figured we'd just show them all off so you could see them all together because they're all in a little set. Got the little trees and stuff. There's not as many things with smiley faces on this one.
We have spring.
Smiley cloud. But yeah, these are so super cute. I love them. I've got to make them into something. You know, probably iron them first. We got summer here. I love that the sun has sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I think the summer one is probably my favorite, or the fall one.
Yeah, I love the little seagulls. You see these little seagulls? They're so adorable. Their stuff is so stinking cute. It's precious. So yeah, those are all from the Frosted Pumpkin. So if you're interested in doing those, you can find them on their website. They have lots of great patterns. I love them so much. I'm actually doing a bunch of Frosted Pumpkins this year because I'm doing some of their like smaller square patterns. I'm gonna have one for each month, which I should have brought the November one in. I'll try to grab that for the next video and show you guys if I can remember. So yeah, we went to Stitching in the Wild together in Montgomery, and then I went to the Queen City Stitchers Retreat in Charlotte because they were a little too close together, so Derek didn't have like enough time off to go with me. Maybe next year. I'm trying to talk him into going next year.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So Cam, I met Cam there. Cam the Stitcher. You should check out her channel. It's great. Although if you're watching, you probably have heard of her. Sorry. And Alex, who does a Flosstube channel with her cousin Neil. It's the Stitchers Hollow. They changed the name of their channel, but I'll link to both of their channels down there. And it was really great to see Alex again because I met Alex at StitchCon a couple years ago, and I've seen her there a few times. And meeting Cam, and Cam's aunt was there, which was really cool. They were both really awesome. All the people at my table were awesome. I don't remember all the names.
It's okay.
I'm terrible with names.
I'm terrible at names too.
And there was a really nice woman who like watches my channels, like watched all the back videos, and she wanted to take a picture with me, which was just like wild. And then there's people like saying that they like you in the videos. Ooh,
Hey.
you have fans.
Cool.
But I apologize for not remembering anybody's name. If you want to drop a comment down there and remind me. I'm so sorry. I am terrible, terrible with remembering stuff like that. I have to hear a name, I swear, like 50 times before I will actually remember what it is. But I found some really... So I was good. I didn't buy anything at the retreat. Go me. Mainly because I just stayed away from it. I didn't go near the tables with stuff. I was like, no, I don't need project bags. I don't need fabric. And I do like Autumn Lane. So Autumn Lane was the designer at the retreat. I love their patterns, but I like to get digital patterns. So I wasn't really keen on buying physical patterns. But it was cool to see they had models stitched so you could like see what they look like in real life. Cool. So that was really neat. And it was a great weekend, but I found some really awesome stuff. Oh, I'm going to save that one for last. On the freebie table. So I got this awesome pattern from Flossie Fox shop. I love her stuff. And this was in a box, so I haven't been able to get it. So I'm just like, I saw this and I was like, yes. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, it's a Flossie Fox shop pattern. I'm going to lose my mind.
Also,
so
it's a nice theme,
it's
you know,
so
just kind of chilling on Saturday morning.
I know, and there's like little animals. There's like a pig with a crown. That must be referencing a cartoon, and I'm just like it's not clicking, because like they've got a turtle with pizza, and so that's Ninja Turtles, obviously, and there's a bunny, so that's Bugs Bunny. But a pig with a crown. Somebody let me know what that means, because I don't know. I got these little seasonal patterns because, you know, I love a good seasonal pattern. So those are really fun. Those are cute. Oh, I got this awesome Bendy Stitchy Cleopatra. So I saw that and I was like, ooh, nice. Got this a little bit older one, Hummingbird Heaven. So it's like little motifs of, it's got like little geese and rabbits and stuff. That's really cute. Oh, this magazine, I pretty much got it for the cover one with the bunnies. Oh, look at those little guys.
They're
I love
cute.
them. And then I don't know why I grabbed this. It was just like cute. And is this 90s or 80s? 1990. So it's riding that line there. And then I got these ones. It's like 4 different stocking patterns that I only really picked it up because I was like, oh, it's actually like the whole set. So I was like, ooh, that's hard to resist. Got this Black Needle Society pattern, which is really cool. It's like a circusy. Yeah, It's like circus thing. That's fun. Got this World of Cross Stitch. She's got this awesome fairy in there. Really cool. And then I don't know why, but just kitchen stitching. So it's like
Food.
Fruit and bread and so. Oh, look, ice cream. So that's kind of cute. It's also old. Who knows? Will I actually do any of this? Whoa. I think this is my oldest pattern book. 1979.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I was thinking like 80s, but I mean, it's close to the 80s, but still. Wow. Yeah. Okay. That one goes back. Now, this is my favorite one, and Cam and I were just like dying. We kept looking at this because the patterns just keep getting more and more ridiculous. It's called Utter Madness. It's just all cow themed, but some of them are just, it might be a little hard to see, but there's this one where it has like flavors around it, and it might be hard to see on camera, but there's little like sprays of milk, but it's in different colors. You know, and you get like Utterly Beautiful, Cow Boogie. That's what it says on there, Cow Boogie. And you get the Moose Brothers. So like riff on the Blues Brothers. I'm like, this whole thing is super unhinged. Mooers and shakers and their little hula skirts. I mean, we just kept laughing. There's a purple cow. I mean, there's a little cow flag. Oh, this thing just.
When was that made?
Oh, this one's got to be 80s. Let's see, 1988. It's from Norcross.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, the company is in Lilburn, so near where you're from. I thought that was funny because I've actually lived in Norcross, so I was like, oh, Norcross, that's interesting. But yeah, this one I've got to stitch some stuff out of this. There's this one with it's a cow. I don't know. It might be a bull, but it's hard to see on here, but it's got all this writing in the back, and it's all like cuts of meat.
Cuts of meat, yeah.
I might stitch that for my parents because they raise meat cows, so they can put it up. Anyway, I had a lot of fun at that retreat. I want to try to get in for next year. Even if you can't go with me, I'll go again by myself because it was nice. Charlotte's pretty far from us, but I have family that lives in Greenville, South Carolina, and that's only about 2 hours from Charlotte. So I drove there first and then went on to Charlotte the next day. So that made it not too bad. And plus, I got to visit with some of my family that I don't get to see a whole lot because it's like an 8-hour drive. So it's a bit of a hike.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long. I would rather you. Well, first of all, if you come with me, you'll be driving, so that's plus.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's nicer to have someone with me on the trip anyway.
It can get boring when you're on a long drive by yourself.
Especially driving through Alabama.
Yeah.
And then you drive through Atlanta.
Well, yeah. I mean, try driving through Alabama for like the 40th time.
Hey, at least you're just going to Atlanta. At least you don't have another 2 hours past there.
That's true.
Through also boring Georgia and South Carolina.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot that you can see from the highway.
No, not really. It's very rural part of the state of both Georgia and South Carolina. Yeah. So I think that kind of catches you up on at least some of what we've been doing in the 4-month absence.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been 4 months since we did like a full Flosstube video. I looked at that. Oh, but coming up is my Flosstube anniversary. November 5th of 2021, I posted my first video on this channel. So that's 3 years. Math. Maths.
Math.
For our British viewers, Derek very much does not like the phrase maths.
It's too many consonants altogether. It's just very grating. I cannot just describe it adequately. I just do not like the word. That's all.
We're just used to math. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's just what we have here. I get the idea behind it. I understand because it's mathematics. So, yes, but we just don't say it that way. I love watching videos of people in other places and hearing them pronounce stuff differently. What was it? Pekins?
Yeah.
I love that one.
Oh, I also saw online somewhere on Reddit. It was a picture of, I guess it was an Australian phonics book. And I forget exactly what the specific instance was, but it was like a bunch of things that to my mind are clearly different. And they're like, these are all the same. And I was just like, Like, I had never really considered, like education in other countries. It kind of has to be a thing.
It does make you think about like rhyming schemes that would work here might not work in other English speaking countries because the way they pronounce them might not rhyme.
Yeah, it was specifically about rhymes, or rather teaching a particular vowel sound.
Yeah, they do definitely pronounce things differently down there.
Mm-hmm.
If we have any Australian viewers, yeah, I don't know. Our accents probably sound weird to other people, I assume.
Probably.
I mean, I'm used to my accent standing out anyway because I lived in the South my whole life and I don't really have a like pronounced. There's some words, I will admit there's some words. I say pecan,
Mm-hmm.
but generally my accent doesn't really sound southern.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I mean, you were raised in Atlanta. My parents are from up north, so we just didn't really pick up as much of it as a normal southerner would.
We both have northern parents, though, so
Yeah,
there's that.
yeah. I think it throws people off because I did grow up in rural South Carolina, but no.
I was on a job interview once in Boston, and the lady that I was talking to seemed to like not believe me when I said that I lived in Atlanta my whole life. She was like, "Really?" And then I mentioned that my parents were were from up north, and she was like, "Oh, okay." She seemed to like internalize that I was actually telling the truth.
I had
Why would I lie about
I
something
had a
like that?
similar experience when I was working at Kmart. Customer comes in and he's like confused by my accent. And he's like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "Well, I'm from South Carolina." And he's like, "Hmm." And and I was like, "Well, my dad's from New Jersey." He's like, "Aha, that's what it is."
Yeah.
Because funnily enough, New Jersey, as like small of a state it is, it's like distinctly two different accents. There's like North Jersey and South Jersey. They're different things. Like a lot of people think of Jersey, they think of the Jersey accent. That's not what my dad has.
Mm-hmm.
Because wait, Northern Jersey is the one part that's next to New York.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, he's from the southern part of the state, so it's different, which I do find kind of funny. But yeah, but yes, Atlanta is like a different. It's different than the rest of Georgia. It's a different place.
Yeah, growing up, I didn't really encounter a whole lot of like really southern accents because there's, people move around and stuff. And Atlanta boomed like when I was growing up, so there were constantly
Oh yeah.
new people coming from different places. It was always a little striking when you encountered the like extremely southern accent.
I got that once when I was working at Toys R Us. This guy came in, and if you've ever seen King of the Hill, he sounded exactly like Boomhauer. He was like, and I was just like, oh my God, I have no idea what this guy is saying. I felt so bad. But I'm not great with accents, and that was a very thick one.
There was one time we were at the neighborhood pool, and this lady was getting onto one of her kids because he was misbehaving, and she said, "I done told you I'm a fixin' to get that behind." And I was like, wow, that is a very, very southern stream right there. The most southern thing I've heard in years.
Yeah, yeah. That. You would only hear that in the South.
Yeah,
Okay, so I think we've rambled on enough.
I think so.
But if you're still here, I really appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and Derek is in part of the video, so he's here for all his fans. And I hope that you have a good rest of your day or evening whenever you're watching. And if you want to like, comment, or subscribe, because we're getting really close to 450 subscribers. That's really exciting. I think we're at like 446 or 447 or something.
Cool.
Woo! Still not enough to make any money in here, but I don't really expect to
fine.
make any money on YouTube.
Whatever.
It's okay. We have fun.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.